My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Next tweet. Victim blaming 13 or 14-year-old girls raped and sex surely abused by Epstein and his cohort of pedophiles is exactly what women like Lady Victoria Harvey belong in hell. No NDA signed by a child is legally valid. Okay, that's what was happening with when Virginia Giuffre was suing Andrew. I mean, I talk about this so many times. Andrew was doing all sort of things for the judge to throw out Virginia's case. But at the end of the day, the judge said for the fact that Virginia Giuffre said no, that was good enough for the judge. Whether she was underage or age of adult, of consent, or whatever the constitution that Andrew was trying to blame, all of that. The judge didn't care. He said for the fact that the victim said no, that was good enough. All right, let's listen to this. 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
Being in my position, I have been in a position where I have been able to
Being
be
in my
vocal,
position, I've been
and
in a
that means
position.
that I
Are
had
you
a lot of
rapping?
people reaching out to me with information. A couple of months ago, I had a British girl reach out to me, and she said that her and her friends met Jeffrey Epstein in Virginia the weekend of March 10th, 2001, at the Dorchester Hotel. Virginia lured them to Jeffrey's hotel. She made the girls lie and say that they were 18 years old. One was 13, one...
Okay, let me pause for a second. First of all, anyone who dare to defend Epstein is not someone you should take seriously. Once you hear or read and see some images of those victims, you are part of it. Second, where was this lady when Virginia Giuffre was calling Prince Andrew to court? Where was she to tell whatever BS she's saying in this video? Where was she? Virginia is no longer alive, so she can't defend herself anymore. All right, so that's that. May God create a place special for Virginia Giuffre because she went to hell over here on earth. For what these people, I just can't imagine. I didn't read her book. I don't think I would want to read it because the thing I've seen enough with those Epstein things that will disturb my mental well-being. But I just can't imagine anybody who's trying to do something to your body without your consent. My God. And these people are freaking monsters. Each time, if you go on PYTE, I did 3 videos that were dealing with age of consent. I believe in one of those videos, I was reading an article where someone from South Africa was trying to lobby somewhere in the UK to reduce the age of consent. I think either 14 or 15. I don't remember the number. And I was like, what the hell? 14 or 15, you still don't know anything about life. How could a teenager could give consent for someone to who have lived their lives, spread their body globally, and then for this young person to know any better, to give their body? Okay, so these people have been at it for a very long time. But anyway, let's listen to this.
When I was 14, they actually signed NDAs with Virginia, and David Boys paid them off. Now, they're too scared to come out.
Unless you've got evidence for any of that, I'm not going to just allow you to spew any cock and bull conspiracy theory that has come to your mind.
Once David Boys, it might take to the point where he passes away, And then I feel like the floodgates will open and all
Well, you know
these
what? David
people-
Boys might well sue you. David Boys might well sue you over what you just said.
Well,
it's a
these
very
girls
serious
are in
defamation.
touch with the Metropolitan Police. So what I want to tell you is I'm very much in touch with the police, literally on WhatsApp, and they know a lot of information that you guys are not privy to. But
Do you know what, Victoria? With the greatest respect, I think you talk utter shit.
all right.
And I'm sorry. I've known you a long time. I think you...
For the first time, I agree with Piers Morgan. I can't believe I agree with them.
disappeared down a conspiracy rabbit hole that is frankly...
Well, I've always been right about my conspiracies.
You don't give a damn about these girls. You don't give a damn about
Wow.
these victims. You think it's fine to smear all of them. You admit it. You proudly admit it. And I think it's
Why would I
shameful.
feel
We
sorry
now
for people that are
know
liars?
from these documents just how disgusting the scandal is, and yet still you come on shows like this and you're still in total denial for reasons that completely
can we
baffle
talk
me.
about the quality of girls? So
Quality!
Georgia as an example. You know what she did?
Oh,
This is the
now I couldn't listen to any more of that crap.
Yeah,
Remember when
I
I
can't.
asked you guys, where are the white women, to come demand justice and accountability for the victims and survivors who were raped and sexually abused by Epstein and his friends? Well, I give you Lady Victoria Hervey, who is
In the US, you could look at Pam Bundy as well. Okay?
in the business of defending the
I
indefensible
can't
and
believe
excusing
this.
the inexcusable. What you just heard her say there is defending Epstein and villainizing 13 and 14-year-olds. Now you can go, oh my God. But
There's much younger than that. Okay, I've learned there's 9, and when I thought 9 was young, and then I heard one that was 6. Was it from the Epstein or from one of those Gucci family kind of thing? These people are sick.
the truth of the matter is, this is on par for white women who uphold their patriarchy and the white women whose business it is to profit and benefit from this kind of evil. In what world would a 13 or 14-year-old pass as an 18-year-old to a pedophile like Epstein, who knows what his pedophile collector Ghislaine Maxwell gets him? No NDA signed by a 13 or 14-year-old is legally valid. This woman is stupid.
And then remember that video where this guy, was it Lex Wexner or something like that, was talking to being deposed, and his lawyer right next to him said, if you say one more thing, I'm gonna kill you, or something like that.
It was just regularly done.
Answer the question.
Okay. It was just regularly done.
Do you think these young women, these children pretty much, what do they have to defend themselves? Oh my God. What else? Oops. What did I just do? Okay. All right. White women have, let's pause it. White women have always been a foot soldier for brutally from the days of slavery and Jim Crow. All right. What is that? Dr. Shola, sexual abuse. Okay, let's just listen and finish. Oh my God, it's 3 minutes. I'll bookmark it and come back to another. I'm already 3 minutes. Actually 30 minutes already. Let's put another video. Another tweet. Alright, what else is this? Breaking news. The latest Epstein files revealed that the former CEO of Apollo Global Management and billionaire Leon Black that's the age again. RAPED, a 7-year-old girl, and beat her, making her bleed. There's some words I cannot say. These people are freaking monsters. Look at it. I didn't even see this thing here. These are the monsters that our government is protecting. The entire system must go. What the hell? This could be what? A grandfather of a 7-year-old. Jesus Christ. Leon Black paid Epstein $158 million and was literally described in the emails as dangerous. His son works in the Trump administration. This is the thing. They're trying to hold all position of power, position where they could make decision. They're trying to hold the key for everything. I'm beginning to think wood chippers are too quick and painless. With those credentials, how is Leon Black not in Trump's cabinet? Stephen Miller will love working with a guy like this. Leon Black's son works in the Trump administration. That 7-year-old could easily be his daughter. God damn it. These people, oh my God. When you look at some of the things that's going on, again, if African American, I've said it in past videos, if African Americans were out there protesting from the beginning, since last year, let's say the second month that Trump was in office, okay, that would have give the Trump administration fuel to do the martial law. I've explained that a little bit in more details in one of my community board posts because someone have asked some question in one of the videos that I mentioned it. Okay, I explained it in more details. Let's say the second month of Trump administration, African American were out there protesting because of some of the things that Trump was doing at the beginning. Okay, we will not see any of these. This will be past stories. They probably will make it public, but keep it quiet and then move on to the martial law and control the narrative, control what the media says and things like that, because they had already set up their foundation, which you could probably view in some of my past videos. How what's this guy, William something, he used to work with Rupert Murdoch. Okay, left the UK, worked with Washington Post. They were starting to put their people in bases to blind, okay, to keep America in the dark. But I told you, in the US, once you mess with dogs and children, it's all over. It's done with. People will not put up with it. All right. This is the next tweet. Okay, so they put a disclaimer here. I have this here. A human meat market in Arizona. How did we get here? Okay, I'll play this in a few, but it seems like they put a disclaimer here. While the incident was horrific, this video is from 2019 report on a 2014 FBI raid of Arizona Biological Resource Center where donate bodies were dismembered and parts sold without family consent. It was not a market for human meat consumption and is not recent. Okay, keep that in mind, but whatever it may be, I'll share this. Okay, let's just say allegedly. Pretty much this is, how do you call this? Clearing up, okay, this video.
Accused of selling bodies and body parts. A trial set to begin in just months. And tonight, new grisly details of what the FBI says really happened.
ABC 15's Nicole Valdez is live. And Nicole, this paints a Frankenstein-like picture.
Yeah, it really does. Katie and Steve, closed for years. This building off 24th Street and University doesn't look like much, but according to new claims in these court documents, the Biological Resource Center was essentially running a chop shop for human body parts, mixing, matching, and selling them in ways we never heard of until tonight. Described as unsettling, but it sounds a whole lot worse. One FBI agent revealing what it was really like inside the Phoenix body donation facility. In 2014, he saw everything from buckets of heads, arms, and legs to coolers filled with severed penises when the FBI raided the building.
Confused and angry. We thought this was going to be doing some good.
He even spotted a smaller head sewn onto a larger torso in a, quote, Frankenstein manner.
It wasn't a choice we made. It wasn't a choice any of the families made.
Body parts piled on top of each other inside Biological Resource Center, where families donated their loved ones for medical research.
Discoveries of sickness and disease, maybe come up with a cure.
Some say the company violated everything they promised.
Tragedy that's never resolved, and it just keeps going on and deeper.
The limbs, according to that agent, with no apparent identification. The company sued months after the FBI raided, families claiming their loved ones weren't treated with dignity and respect, a promise written on their own consent forms. The company also accused of selling body parts for profit after saying They'd only use the parts they needed and would cremate the ones they didn't and return them. A torso with a head apparently went for $2,400. A leg about $1,100. They'd even sell knees and feet alone for under $500. Now the owner of the bio.
All I'm thinking of is that there's some people who were doing the research for good, and then these people, the greedy, once the research have been done, and then they use it for bad. Let me rephrase that. Researchers probably were doing research about body parts, how things can be done, certain ways to make life easier. But once these money-hungry people learn the tactic of what those researchers have done, which was for good, okay, for good, but the power-hungry money people saw the tactic, the way they could simplify those researchers' research and how they could make money, and then they abuse the researchers' whatever they have learned. You understand what I mean? Researchers always took long time to study and understand how certain things done, and then once they understand the foundation of things, they make it easier for the next generation to improve on it. But what many of these power-hungry people have done, once they learn about that tactic of those researchers, they turn it into a negative to make money, and then they abuse it. They abuse it. That's the thing I really hate about these kind of things. Similar to what Harry have said about journalists who's risking their lives, and then others are just messing it up for everybody else.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon.
What I really, really don't like, and what I find hard to make peace with, is that there are some people on one end of the spectrum who are sitting behind their keyboards writing dangerous or defamatory headlines, knowing that it's going to work as clickbait because any context in the rest of the article protects them and there's nothing you can do about it. And at the other end of the spectrum, you have Nobel Prize winners like Maria Ressa, who's literally putting her life on the line, and war correspondents are again putting their lives on the line to bring us the truth. So that, to me, is the spectrum. And my life has been covered by this end of the spectrum, which I will be damned if those journalists are going to ruin journalism for everybody else because we depend on it so much.
Okay, this video might be by itself for the Hades video because I'm running out of videos. I think I only have one left scheduled for this week, so I need more. So this video might be for the Hades video by itself. Okay, so those two videos will be in a video by itself. All right, so this is about Rihana. I should put this, you know what? Let me pause. Let's switch some stuff over again. Rihana should be last. Let's do some politics. Get those things out of the way first, and then I'll do Rihana last. I just switched some stuff over. All right.
Concludes the...
All right. If we had more people like her, the world will start turning in the right direction. The scene from the Alhambra City Council meeting. Okay. 1 minute and 16 seconds.
As we discussed, that concludes the...
No. Everyone here today is here due to what's going on in Alhambra.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, everything else can wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Everything else can wait. We are here regarding ICE. Everything else, it can be out of order. You must not know who I am. It can be out of order. You need to continue public comment. Your city council meeting can take up to 2 hours. We are here concerned about ICE, and we want public comment regarding ICE to continue. So change your agenda for the evening and move public comment now.
I'm sorry.
Now.
We have high school students here to speak on one of the items. I'm not going to ask them to stay here until midnight.
Who's here to speak?
We have high school students that are here to speak on an item, and I'm not going to let them stay until midnight to speak on another item.
I think these high school students understand that their lives are in danger right now and they can be murdered in the street by ICE. So I think those high school students are going to take
a 5-minute break. We're going to take a
5-minute break if that's what you need. But I want public comment to continue.
This is not how this is going to go.
That is how it's going to go. It's how it's going to go today. I don't care what any other city council meeting is like.
We'll be back.
Recess for 5 minutes.
All right. So this is what I'm saying for people who are outside of the U.S. You may not see some of these going on. There's little steps that's going on to fight back. Okay? She's what we need to happen at every city council meeting until ICE is gone. All right, so you could pause your screen and read that. Now, this is something regarding Dr. Shola. If I knew this was there, I would have put it with the other one as well. Okay, let's listen to this. Why are some white people are like this? You say with your full wrinkle, melanin deficiency, Caucasian chest that UK is colonized by immigrants. So why apologize, Sir Jim Ratcliffe? You should have stood on business. You tax avoiding immigrant living in tax free Monaco. Hypocrite. Okay, so let's listen. 2 minutes and 47 seconds.
And huge levels of immigrants coming in. I mean, the UK has been colonised. It's costing too much money. It will cause. Well, the UK has been colonised by immigrants, really.
What?
I mean, the population of the UK was 58 million in 2020.
Oh.
Now it's 70 million.
After all that, you come out 24 hours to say, I'm sorry? Oh, why? Why are you white people like this? Eh? Why are you like this? You said Britain has been colonized by migrants. You made that statement with your full wrinkled melanin deficient Caucasian chest. In the arrogance of your ignorance, you got the numbers wrong, you got the facts wrong, and you sure as heck don't know what colonization is. And then you're like, I'm sorry, but we can all read right here. When you say, I'm sorry, my immigration claims offended some people, you really say, I'm sorry, not sorry. I mean, we all read that. This is the thing about being of other cultures. We can actually speak and read English alongside other languages. So we have read in between the line that you're sorry, not sorry. It's okay. I just don't know why you're going through the charade. You with your billionaire status, you should be standing on business and say, no, I said what I said, that's it. But no, you people are so fake. This right here is such bullshit. This Jim Ratcliffe right here is such a bloody hypocrite. He migrated to Monaco, where he lives as an immigrant, not paying taxes. So he denies Britain he claims to care about the taxes that he would have had to pay had he been resident here, and would rather dump on immigrants who work to their backbone to earn minimum wage or wages equal to what British citizens will earn for doing the same job. He wants you to see immigrants as the enemy. He used the words colonization deliberately in order to frame it as an invasion. But
if you think about it, then they said the royal family, even though there's constitutional government in the UK, but from what I've heard is that the royal family are from where? Germany? Maybe he got some truth there. I don't know. But they don't run the government. They are the royal family. But anyway, let's listen.
Those of us from other cultures, other countries that Britain went to invade and colonize, know the stark difference between being an immigrant and being an invader. Because I think that when, for instance, let's just use India as an example. When the British invaded and colonized India, they took trillions of pounds from the Indians. Trillions. And there were only 200 and something thousand British people there. Immigrants in this country don't take from Britain. They give to Britain. This is just another attempt by the wealthy to cause divide because they do not want the poor and the working class to wake up one morning and realize that they are the real enemy.
The other thing as well, these people, they refuse to leave, Leave, other countries alone. Many of the Caribbeans, African countries, if they were stable, they will not want to live at someplace else. They would stay home, maybe go visit, be a tourist in certain places, and then go back home. But they keep on destabilizing many of these countries and force many of these immigrants that they claim to leave their countries to move someplace else. Because humans are not fish. They cannot live in water. So they need land. But these people refuse to leave other groups, other cultures, other group of people alone. Look what they did to Palestine. Just look what they did to Palestine. This is my last one. This is Rihana. I thought that was cute. And that was another video I saw of her. Was it a picture? See the happiness on A$AP Rocky's face when Rihana surprised him at his fashion show. The smile.
Smile, look, there it is, that smile. Okay, girl. Come on now. Beautiful.
I thought that was nice. Okay, surprise her husband. I'm really happy for her. If you know the history of her with certain entertainer, I don't want to bring it into. There's another. It's probably gonna. Let me see if I could find it really quickly. You know what? Forget it. The thing I was looking for, I don't find it, so forget it. All right, but I'm just happy for them. May they remain together because I'm just happy for her. Okay, so that's all that I have. Please take a moment to I need to finish that. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
The love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together,
because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.